How are you doing? Welcome to this week's episode of Life and Living with Toby. I'm so happy to be here. I really hope you guys had a great week. Mine was good. It was really eventful. Today we're going to be just talking to one another like we normally do and just keeping it real, like 100%. Okay. So I'm going to read 2 Corinthians chapter 6 from verse 11 to 13. It says, dear Corinthians, I can't tell you how much I long for you to enter this wide, open, spacious life. We didn't fence you in. The smallness you feel comes from within you. Your lives aren't small, but you're living them in a small way. I speak as plainly as I can with great affection. Open up your lives. Live openly and expansively. And that is literally the title of our video today. So it is live, right? Life is worth living. Many times what happens is that when we're going through a particular season, we can't wait for the next season. You know, for example, I remember when I was desperate to get a job. I got a job, and then if I knew it, I was already in a hurry to get another job. Or for, let's say, someone has looking for, has been believing God for a child, and finally get a child, and the next problem is, oh my God, this baby is always crying in the night, and then after then it's I can't sleep, or this same blessing that you asked God for, right? And then it becomes a burden of oh, I can't wait for her to go to boarding house, or I can't wait for her to get married, and then they get married. Just that there's always that next thing. Just what I'm trying to say. And then many times we are not truly living. Like we're not living. We think we are, but we are not. I remember that in 2018, it was one of the toughest years for me. I, for the first time, maybe not the first time, but I experienced depression, and it was real. And I feel like it took me a long time for me to get over it, and I didn't even know how to talk about it. Do you understand what I mean? And it's so funny because despite the fact that I was hurting, I was broken, I didn't know what to do, I was still being there for other people. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And one thing that God has been teaching me is that you cannot imagine you have a cup, okay, and then the cup is full. When you pour out of the cup, right, you pour into other people, you need to always like replenish your cup. So I felt like now I know that what had happened was that I was just so drained. Like I was emotionally drained. I just felt so drained. I didn't have enough for myself. And then I made so many mistakes in 2018, and that also made me came out. There was so much guilt, there was so much burden, and I just didn't know what to do. And I tried to do everything by the book. I tried. But then the most important thing that God taught me was begin again. Right? I don't see, you can tell me that you've done this or done that, from like in quote small errors to in quote big massive errors. I'm here to remind you that God loves you. I feel like many times as Christians, we truly need to come to a place where we have become so rooted and grounded in God's love for us. I'm talking about it, I'm literally tearing up, because the only way the enemy can mess up with your mind is when you don't even know who you are. You don't truly you're not truly aware of God's love for you, okay? And that's when the devil can bring condemnation or guilt. But when you truly know that this person that died for you even before you chose him, right? The Bible says, wouldn't he freely give you all things to enjoy? So I know that you might be in a season where it seems like everything is just dry and nothing is happening, or whatever it may be. I'm just here to remind you that God loves you, and he really does. he does. God is love, and love has a plan for you. God has a plan for you, and that plan is good. So you need to quit, worrying unnecessarily. You need to quit living your life like, oh, let me just go to work. Let me just no. God wants us to have a full life and to enjoy the life He has given to us. I feel like it is such a shame that many times we just go through life and we just do it like, I'm so worried. And I know that sometimes there are legit reasons why we are worried or concerned. But okay, what if today, right, was your last day and you knew it? What would you do differently? Would that thing that seems like such a burden even matter? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? What would you do? What would you do? Are you really living? Like, or are you just managing, or you're just there, struggling through life? God doesn't want you to struggle through life. God wants you to have a life of peace and joy. He wants you to enjoy the people that He has put in your space. He wants you to enjoy the relationships that He has brought into your life. Do you understand? He wants you happy. I recently learned from our Irene meeting. Irene is a women's fellowship. If you would like to join us, that would be amazing. And we're thought that the best gift we can give to our family members or our loved ones is the happy version of ourselves. When we are complete, when we are whole. Nobody wants to be around anybody that is grumpy and always moody and always sad. Do you understand? But beyond that, for yourself, you need to come to a place where you decide that I truly want to live. I don't want to waste any more time. Do you understand? How many years have you wasted being moody and cranky and sad and weary? You need to wake up. You need to come out and tell yourself that from today I choose to truly live. Like, from today I choose to enjoy the life God has given to me. I choose to stop being selfish. Because another thing that happens is that we think that we're the only ones that have problems. But then when you quit being selfish and you can look out, and you can see ways that you can help other people, God can show you ways that you can be a blessing to other people, then you can actually enjoy your life, guys. And okay, I'm going to give Tracy May as an example. That woman's life just is constantly a reminder that you can begin again. I don't care what you have done or you have not done, or what you have been through or what you have not been through. If you truly allow the healing power of God to flow through you, guys, your life can literally be a miracle. Do you understand? You can be such a blessing to people. I'm sure we know her story. She was molested by her father for many years, and then her mom didn't really do anything about it. We know that, right? And then she got married to this guy, and the guy literally just abandoned her. He never, one day, just after 5 years of marriage, he left the house, said he was going to work, and then he never came back. Like, how bad can it possibly get? But look at her today, guys. Look at her today. God is writing a unique story with your life. And I know that it might be so painful right now, or you might be hurting right now. But I'm just here to tell you that there is hope. There is hope, and that you can begin again. You can begin again, and God wants to help you. And that's why we have the Holy Spirit that wants to hold our hands and lead us along the best pathway for our lives. He's not he's not saying, oh, figure it out. He wants to help us. He wants to show us. I know that I'm tearing up, but I feel like lately I've just really been learning about this love that God has for us. Sorry, guys. And the love of God is just so overwhelming. I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm just so overwhelmed because God loves you, and He wants you with all your errors, with all your frailties, with all your weaknesses. He wants you, and He still has an amazing plan for your life. So just quit running and come back to your Father. He wants you so desperately, and the truth is that He's not going to judge you. He's not going to say, oh, look at you. No, He's not that kind of Father. He has arms wide open for you, and He wants you. come back, come back. Ask him to help you. Don't try and figure it out on your own. He already knows you. He knows your weaknesses. He knows your strengths, and he's there for you. He does not. The Bible says he does not walk off and leave us. He holds our hands and he leads us along the best path of your life. And if you're dealing with guilt or you're dealing with condemnation or whatever it may be, I just want to remind you the Bible says that as far as the east is from the west, do you understand? He has taken away your sin. It doesn't exist anymore. Christ died for you. He died for you. There's a story that my pastor shared. He said that I think it was a particular woman, and she said she wanted to see Jesus or something, and Jesus came to her room, and she was like, no, you can't be Jesus, right? And he was like, oh, I'm Jesus. And she was like, okay, fine, so tell me the last sin that I committed. And he paused for a minute and he said, I don't remember. And she was like, oh, you see, you're not Jesus, because if you're Jesus, you remember. And he said, no, I don't remember, because I told you that once, I've forgiven you and your sins no longer exist. It's like you didn't do anything. So wake up, guys, wake up and come and enjoy this beautiful life that he has given to you. Stop thinking small, stop being small, stop limiting yourself. Go out there, live, truly live and become all that he has for you. That's the greatest gift that you can give to him, for you to live and God, I just wish I could open my heart for you guys to literally see, I'm just here to remind you that there's hope. There's hope. No matter how far you've gone, you can come back and you can begin again. You can try again. And I know that God is going to help you. Do you understand? I know that tomorrow you might wake up and say, oh yes, I'm beginning again. I'm going to live. I'm going to enjoy my life, and then you will think, oh, this is the day that the Lord has made. Do you understand? And then tomorrow morning, before you know what happens, you're looking for your car keys and it messes up your entire day. Guys, we have to be intentional about it. We have to be intentional about it. We have to focus on what is important. Do you understand? God loves you like crazy. He does, guys. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I just pray for you that anyone that's hurting or feels forsaken or feels lost, I pray that you experience love of God so strongly. I pray that you come to know him, and I pray that his love will reach into the deepest parts of your heart, and that you will experience him like never before, in the name of Jesus Christ. And I pray and I cast down every imagination that is contrary to what God's word says, and I decree that that you begin again, and that you love again, and that you trust again, and that this marks the beginning of a new day and a new life for you, in the name of Jesus. This video is so unscripted. It's just so, I can't even remember I cried on camera. My God. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope this was really helpful. I hope somehow it helped you. Thank you for watching. Thanks again. See you guys next time. Thank you so much. Have a lovely week.